Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're here with Aisha Watches Anime. We're watching One Punch Man, Season 1, Episode 11, which is called The Dominator of the Universe. I have a feeling that's what the guy in the spaceship calls himself, and we love an arrogant person. They like to get humbled. So yes, last episode we have, I guess, the biggest threat, a kami, aka god-level threat, that has approached the city, right near Hero headquarters, and yeah, right now it's not going so great. Metal Knight, who's one of the S classes, has lost an arm. Some of the other heroes are trying to fight, but at the moment they really don't have any type of organized, formed plan on how to attack this ship or this interesting warrior that's come from the ship that seems to be pretty hard to kill. But in the meantime, Saitama has gone off on his own. He's cutting his way through the ship and he wants to get to the boss, as he puts it, because we all know since episode 1, he's wanted a real fight. So guess we'll see whether or not he's really gonna get it now that we're almost at the end of the season. So I'm ready to jump in. Let's do so. Just before I do though, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Yo, he even has Goku's hair. Yo. Do you think he sees better? Do you think he sees better with one eye? He said, don't film me without my permission. He jumped. What's your name? 4 minutes.
慌てるな。
Huh.
動力球を破壊されない限り、この船が落ちることはない。
Then to the power orb we go.
メルザルガルドの最上位3戦士で侵入者を消せ。
About that?
グロリバースはさっき消されました。必ず侵入者を殺してみせますんで。
This profile. Oh, I love how they make it look like a crosshairs. That was smart. That's cool.
生存者の話では、兵士のほとんどが壊滅状態にあるとのことです。
Dang. Hey, pointy head. Oh, you're actually looking for a job. Wasn't that exactly why you caused trouble in the first place? Damn, Saitama really knocked some sense into you, quite literally. These guys too? The evolved? What's going on, Sonic? I thought you'd be out here showing off. Where are your teeth, bro? Can you put pants on, bro? There's got to be something you can find that can sustain the elasticity of all that. You know? If the Hulk can do it, you can.
さすがに S 級ヒーロー。
No.
でもやはり。
Yeah, he's just gonna regen.
それではダメです。そいつの再生能
Have you
力は異
stopped
常です。
bleeding yet like your sensei told you to? He did manage to block that one.
砲撃でまとめて息の根を止めてやるからいいと思うよ。
Gross.
船に連絡しろ。行ってきます。
Ew.
ダメてんじゃねえぞ、こら。
So much attitude.
ざまみろ。
They regenerate.
侵入者だ。
バカ。
Is it? How do you kill something that continuously regenerates, though?
おい、開けろよ。
Isn't
お客さん
it?
だぞ。
I might have destroyed your whole ship.
Huh?
Regenerate. Have you not been paying attention?
治りやがったな、この野郎。
Are you late? Or just really not listening? Man with his wiener out every time he's got a fight.
一度引いて、熱か何かでダメージを与える方法を考えましょ
You using your head, boy?
う。わしにできるの
You
もこ
tried.
れだけじゃ。星よりは新しいことができんの
Guess
だ
they
な。
want to die today.
ダメだ。
They're
この
dummies.
人たち、人の話を聞かない
Y'all
タイ
weren't
プだ
taught to work together, like I said.
お前を苦戦させるほどの生命体が地上にもいるのか。
Don't underestimate Earth.
お前船からこいつらに集中砲火を浴びせてやれ。
こっちは今それどころじゃないんだ。それに砲撃は
It's like
回
I've actually, I don't have time.
集中砲火に巻き込まれて死ぬなよ。
Oh, so the barrage will kill him?
こっちを手伝え。その方が早そうだ。
He ain't going nowhere.
無駄無駄。そうやって体力消耗して
Right?
ていい
It's like
と
just keep
思う
going till you get tired, human.
ビー玉なんでこんなもんが
Is that his actual core? Crush it! That's how you kill it. There's gotta be multiple in there, actually.
気持ち悪いな、この野郎。
He's nasty. Can he not die in dignity?
ビー玉みてえなもんが入ってるぞ
All right, you finally learned something useful.
切れるまで切りまくればいい
He's like, this I can do.
104年連れ添った頭の一つがこん
Ew.
なところで死ぬとは
So be it.
もうすぐ集中砲火が始まる
I need you to hurry up there, Saitama.
全戦力を挙げお前を殺す
That's what he wants.
それ以上踏み込んでみろお前を殺すぞ帰れったって
But try.
帰るのかわかった
No!
どうしよう
じゃあ左に進もっと
Why? Why can't he? He's having fun.
だからちょっと立ち止まっててください
The big smile. He's like, I'm getting closer to the boss. I'm getting closer to the boss. Hi, everybody.
なんか指令室って感じのとこだな。
Well observed.
我々の船で
Wow, your other form is quite majestic. Love the iridescent nature.
エルガンスプがひき肉にしてくれ
Blood sausage is so specific. So would the girl who has psychic powers be a good match for this guy? I'm all about telekinetic fights. Why not?
砲撃体制が整いますが、いかがいたしますか？ゲリュガンシュプ様、トイレにでも。
Aliens need to go to the bathroom? How primitive.
なら仕方あるまい超年度重力波
He's like, I'm gonna kill everybody in here. Sorry,
私の
staff.
強大すぎる念動力をもってすれば
Please explain in monologue.
ブラックホールを強大な
Why
重
do
力
people
の
always
前に
insult
は
apes like they're not smart? Was that supposed to be scary?
なんだ今度は。
He's like, now what's going on?
今度こそは
And you broke the control room.
あのな、小石飛ばすだけなんて
He's like, you have all that, and it's pretty lame. Pretty much the little girl I just got. Oh,
このゲルガンシュプが
he's right. The little girl that he was just dealing with could have done more with those powers.
ですがまだ大勢の市民が捜索は一時
The
中
whole
断だ
point is that the civilians aren't supposed to live.
乗るんだ
Moomin!
地上にいるメルザルガルド様の周辺にいる敵に集中砲火せよとのことだったな。
Not the Zoom. You put that in your
あ
mouth.
と頭2つ
You don't know what. Okay.
終わりだ回避不可即死
You sure? Thank you, sis. Show us what you're here for. He said, actually, no. I pull asteroids from space. You're not going to be doing that on my watch.
埋めた
Thank the girl. Yeah, she's a little annoying,
も
but
私がいないとダメね
you're right. I'm going to send them right back where they came from.
お返しするわ
Right? We didn't ask. Don't play with Earth. Don't play with him. Too late. You shouldn't have come to our house.
無面ライダー君
Moomin said his heart is
生
in
存
it.
者のいそうな場所を教えてほしいおそらくまだ
See? He knows where he can be helpful.
すぐに救出に向かう
Per.
ああお前だけいい格好するな
I guess you guys are fresh out of the hospital, huh? I love it. They just randomly throw English in there.
見つけた
You did! You down to one head now, bitch. Old man! Keep
もろい
walking.
もろいお前たちは皆もろ
Really?
いの
Well,
だ
we were whooping your ass, so
できるもんならやってみろ
get too cocky. Oh, that's the big marble they need to crush. That makes more sense now. The longest hallway ever. Jesus. Hello, my name is Saitama. I'm hoping you're ready for a little spar, a little fisticuffs.
この星の代表か
Thank you for
計り知
recognizing.
れないエネルギーを感じる
That's terrifying.
戦う前に名を聞いておこう
Hey, he's respecting you. That's nice.
ダークマターの頭目であり全宇宙の覇者ボロスというものだ
That's quite an ambitious title.
埼玉というものだ。
埼玉
全宇宙の敗者が地球に何の用だか知
Denominator.
らないがよくも英詞丸ごとぶっ壊してくれたな。
Like, that was disrespectful.
かつて俺は宇宙中を荒らし回っていた
Mm-hmm.
しかし俺は強すぎた。やがて歯向かう者は誰一人としていなく
So
なる。
sad. That's Saitama's life.
俺と対等に戦い楽しませることができる者がいるとな。
Why do I? Okay.
もう20年も前。
Couldn't you pick up like origami or pottery or something?
今確信した。さあ、俺のせいに刺激を与えてくれ。
Ew, bro.
そのために来たん
You're
だ。
not my type.
バカかお前。退屈な人生に刺激が欲しくて他の
To put it
星を襲
simply.
うなんて。OL でも考えねえぞ。
Look, Saitama, he didn't die with one shot. You finally get your battle. Yeah! You excited, Dad? Hey! Oh, why they always get naked?
鎧が今砕かれた。
Cool.
そうか。
He's like, all right, what am I supposed to do with that? Why do you always wait for the transformation? I'm just saying, in real life, you don't wait till he transforms, you keep hitting. But I get it. The animators deserve to get their checks. Ooh, do you feel the power, Saitama? You getting stimulated, friend? Now you have to control doll. And you end it there. It's gonna fun. Okay, guys, well, we're finally here. All season long, Saitama has been saying what I want, what I need is someone who can take more than a punch so I can actually see where my skills are. I need to know if I really am strong or, have I met my limit? Is there any higher I can go? No one's challenging me, right? That was his biggest complaint. And here we are. We finally have somebody who's on a similar mission. If you think about it, he's two sides of the same coin here. I mean, the difference being Saitama's not going around recklessly destroying things, but this guy's like, yeah, basically, I just come across everywhere I've come. I've wiped it out. I've killed their strongest. I'm bored. But this man told me I'm going to find a fight at some point that's going to rekindle my passion for battle, which I'm like, bro, you just sound like you need a friend, a hug. I don't know. But anyway, that's Saitama, right? All season long, he's been waiting for an opponent that can like really reignite the fire that he felt in that first battle against the Crabman. So it looks like he might have finally found it. I mean, obviously he's not happy about what these people have done to the city and other things, but he's finally found that battle, right? You saw the shock on his face when he saw that one punch didn't kill him. So I feel like we're finally there, guys. We have finally got the battle and we'll see who comes out victorious. I mean, it is his show and I know there's a season 2, so I'm not that worried, but I'm just glad that Saitama finally gets a chance to flex those muscles that he's been dying to do now and have an opponent who's very deserving of Saitama's ultimate moves, if he's got any. So that's what's going on there. Hilarious that Saitama just went straight to the ship. He's like, let me just go straight to the boss because I don't care about all these minions. They're going to bore me anyway. So let me do what I got to do. And he did a lot of damage. Like I said, all the crew's quarters are gone. He took out all the top lieutenants short of the guy that's on the ground. And now we heard the boss man say that big pearl that's sitting behind him is what powers the ship. So yeah, if Saitama destroys that somehow, then the ship's no longer a problem or no longer a threat. I don't think he knows that, of course, but something tells me in the midst of the upcoming battle, it's probably going to happen. So anyway, that was kind of Saitama in this one. And then on the ground, we see that the heroes are trying to take down this other lieutenant. Name starts with an M. Anyway, he's formidable, right? The fact that he can keep regenerating, and now it looks like he actually created these other personalities, which is very interesting, or other heads. But believe it or not, the meathead who is hitting everything with a bat figured out eventually that they have these little marbles inside of them that if you destroy those, then you destroy the body finally. Can't regenerate anymore. So look at that. Take a point for the meatheads, right? So they figured that out. And as I said, okay, because we saw that the Metal Knight was like, yo, we should find another way, which is a very smart and very scientific, which we've already seen that if you built the tower, the guy's got a brain, right? I shouldn't say that you don't have a brain if you're a meathead, but you know what I mean? Like he's more of an intellectual thinker in that way. But we see that these guys are like, we don't have time for all that. We punch things. That's what we do, right? Very Saitama of them, actually. They're like, we're good at punching. We're good at the physical. We don't want to think anymore. Like that's not our forte. You deal with that. We're going to keep punching. And yeah, in this case, it actually worked, right? They were able to destroy all the extra heads, but the main body is left. And, he's kind of getting a bit desperate. So he's like, yeah, I'm not going to, continue to defend myself or try to save the other heads now. I'm going all out because his punches do a lot, right? These are mortal bodies that don't regenerate. So hopefully Grandpa is not gone, but he got hit pretty hard and he's old. So let's hope that he's okay, that he can survive this. He's probably gonna need a little time in the hospital regardless. And yeah, everyone else is gonna keep going at him. But now at least they have the girl, the psychic powered girl. Thank God for her, because yeah, she actually really showed out. Like she hasn't done much this season, but we see why she's S-class. She's actually kind of, and again, I remember them saying that they gave her S-class because there's nothing they can give that's higher. There's no level higher because she would get that. And now I understand. My girl, like I said, she pulled a meteor from the sky, plucked it like it was just a little leaf hanging on a tree, and slammed that directly into a kaiju. So yeah, she's nothing. She's no one to be messed with. She probably would have been a really good opponent to the octopus person. But anyway, she ended up saving everybody because that military strike would have absolutely not only killed the heroes, but probably everything in the area. So yeah, thank God that she said, no, you can keep those. You can take those right back. I'll do what I need to do. I'll cover the AoEs while you guys do the melee, basically. But I do think with her power, she probably could just find that marble in him and just pull it out herself, if we're being real. But hey, these guys need to show off a little bit, right? So yeah, that's what's going on in the ground, I guess. And then we saw Moomin Rider, again, really love his character, again, being perfectly human, has no special powers, C rank, probably never will be any higher based on his abilities, but still out there helping people who need rescuing. Again, he very much knows his lane and he's not ashamed of it. He's not embarrassed. He's like, what I can do, I do. And that's what I do. And we see that he actually inspired some of the other guys that got hurt in the last battle who are probably still healing, but they're like, hey, we're not maybe strong enough to go up against that guy, but we can help out here. So I love that. Everyone kind of coming together in their own way. Again, great if they could work a little better together, but we're almost there, right? I don't know where Genos is, actually. Now I think about it, Genos is not in this episode at all. I thought he was going to be going after this thing, but I don't know. He somehow disappeared. Interesting. But anyway, good episode. Very much looking forward to seeing how we're going to wrap this up. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.